Welcome to Miami.
Oh my gosh, it's been so much fun. Look at this theater, by the way.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh my God.
Look at this crowd.
Hi, guys.
Is this your first time here at Florida Supercon?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Awesome. Well,
and everyone's
welcome.
been so sweet. It's like the sweetest fandom ever. It's like the sweetest fans.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
I hear everyone's been great. All the panels have said you guys have been amazing and awesome. And yeah, round of applause for yourselves.
Yes.
So the way that this is going to work, we do have, I guess, just the one microphone lined up right over there. And if they have a question that they'd like to ask you, then, is anything off limits? Anything you want to stay away from?
No, let's do this.
All right, so how about our first willing victim? Do you want to come on down to the microphone?
Alrighty, Tara, obviously love you as Harley, Raven, and Babs. My question is, do you have a go-to character? Like, is there someone you just wake up and you're like, you know what, I feel like this person, and, you know, as sort of a follow-up, is there any of your characters that really matches your personality?
I gotta say, and Roxy, where's Roxy? She's my bestie. Is she here? Anyway, she'll attest to this because we're staying in a hotel room. I wake up as Bubbles. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it kind of drives my husband nuts because, like, I'm always in a good mood and our dogs wake us up at like 5:30 and like, good morning! And I like jump on him and he's like, honey, 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 honey. I'm like, hi, hi, hi! And I just kind of go crazy. Like, I'm kind of a Bubbles by nature.
Okay, I love it.
I love Bubbles.
All right,
Any
thank you very
Bubbles
much.
fans? Bubbles fans? Yes.
Oh, gee!
Hello.
Hi.
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 Ted says he loves you, by the way.
I love you.
Yeah. Anyway, well, he has a question, I have a question, okay? My question is, since you're good friends with John Delancey, does voice work on My Little Pony, would you similarly have any interest in making a guest appearance on the new Star Trek TV series?
Duh, that'd be so much fun. Yeah, I'd love that.
Oh, well, Ted wants to ask if you can mind giving him a hug.
Didn't I hug Ted yesterday?
Oh, yeah, but he wants another
Tell Ted
hug.
to
in
sit
front-
down. He's
He's
a randy little bear.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the good news is that you'll be at your booth, and if Ted wants another hug,
You can come get another free
reason
hug.
Already
to visit the booth.
Hi, Tara. I was just wondering, is there any, what would be the acting process for the My Little Pony movie? Is it any different than the TV show? Have you done it yet?
Yes, I've been working on the movie. There's some differences that y'all are going to be really excited about.
Does it get together with Fluttershy?
Tell you them.
Or Rainbow Dash? But hopefully Fluttershy.
I am not telling you.
Oh.
But it's going to be super cute. And there's a lot of fun celebrities in it. It's a great script. And there's surprises. And it's going to be cute. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, I want to know more. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Got a twofer for you. What was it like going in Teen Titans from the darker tone to the lighter tone with a new show with the Titans Go? How is that transition going with that?
Well, I have to say, at least we weren't recast. We have so much fun together. Listen, I want season 6 too, okay? I'm with y'all. I mean, I want to know what's happening with Trigon and Slade, and it was such a pivotal story arc, so I get it. But at the same time, I'm really happy that we're all still together because we really love each other so much, and we have so much fun. And I always say, listen, I would do Titans on Ice if they made us do it because we just love each other so much. And I think they will eventually do another season, but I like both, so we have so much fun.
What was it like for, sorry, I lost my train of thought, going with, when you do Drawn Together, doing both of the characters at the same time, how's it talking to yourself? What's that like?
You know, a lot of us voice people just do that. We talk to ourselves all the time. And I'm not saying we're not crazy. I'm just saying that we're good at it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a little bit shy to actually ask a question, so this is the first time I actually get up here.
Nice. Congratulations.
My question is this. Out of all your characters, I know you relate the most when you wake up to Bubbles, but when you're in a different environment, which one would it be?
I guess it would depend on the environment, and luckily I have a lot of crazy people in my head to help me with whatever. It's hard to shop sometimes for clothing because Harley wants to wear the craziest stuff. But Yeah, I mean, different moments in my life, I kind of relate to different characters, and then when I'm doing a role, sometimes parts of me come out with them, and it's really fun for me to, play someone like Harley or someone that's taking somebody out, because in my real life, I don't kill people. So, but sometimes you want to, so it's fun.
Just wanted to say, Harley Quinn is one of my favorites. So.
Thanks, Puddin'. I'm glad you got up.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, since Equestria Girls 4 is coming out in the fall, can you tell us if Pony Twilight and Human Twilight will be together in the movie, and if they'll be around each other for an extended period of time?
No, I can't tell you that.
Thanks anyway.
You're welcome. You're very adorable. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
I was going to ask, of all the voices you've done, has there ever been like a character outside of the ones that you've done that you've ever wanted to do, like from anything?
Well, my dream job was to be the Little Mermaid, because I don't know what little girl didn't want that. So I kind of got to make that dream come true when I played her daughter, and I was singing in the studio with Jodie Benson.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was like my dream come true job.
Oh,
I guess
cool.
it'd be fun to do The Simpsons, because I've never done that.
Really?
Yeah.
Any particular character, or just a random walk-on cameo?
Yeah, it'd be fun to have a little cameo in that.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
Thanks.
Well, Bart's here this weekend, so.
I know, we've already kissed hello.
Oh.
Hi, Tara. Okay, my question is, who has been your favorite person to voice?
Melody from The Little Mermaid 2.
Melody?
Mm-hmm. Do you like that one? No.
Meh.
Who's your favorite? Okay. Who's your favorite?
Timmy. I wish Cosmo and Wanda were here. Meh. You like that voice, kid? Yeah. Good. Go sit down. You don't have to be so mean.
So cute.
Hi.
Hi.
I have like one question, and I hope people know what this question is. Can you say Twilightlicious?
Sing it?
Yeah, sing it.
You want to sing it with me?
Yes.
So anyone that knows it can sing
Yes,
it with
everybody knows it. Yes.
me. Ready?
Yes.
I'm the T to the W-I-L-I-G-H-T, and ain't no other pony troll it down like me. I'm Twilightlicious.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Tara.
Hi.
It's my first time coming down here to Supercon, and when I found out that you were coming, I bought my VIP pass right away because I never thought I would see you here.
Aw.
And I have a question to ask you.
Sure.
For Twilight.
Okay.
Will you please be my Alicorn princess?
Dear Princess Celestia, some guy I think just proposed to me in Florida. What's your cutie mark?
Weather. I'm gonna say clouds because I like the weather.
Oh, cloud, that's nice. But no,
Okay. All right.
just kidding.
Oh.
Meet me at my booth later.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Tara. Thank you.
Hi, Tara.
Hey.
When you first started working on My Little Pony, were you surprised to find out bronies exist?
Yeah, I don't think I knew what a brony was till Twitter.
Okay.
I learned a lot on Twitter. Yeah, I was totally shocked and surprised. Well, everybody that worked on the show was surprised. Nobody had any idea that there could be such a verbal fandom. Like, having adult fans of kids' TV shows or adult TV shows or a mix is nothing new. Like, it's not unusual that adults like Fairly OddParents or Family Guy or Powerpuff Girls. But it's just that they were so verbal and brave and sweet, and there's like this camaraderie in this community like I've never seen before. And if you do follow me on Twitter, you'll know I've raised close to $300,000 for kids with cancer, and that's mostly through the bronies. They're just the cutest ever. And yeah, and they're brave in the face of a lot of bullying, which of course, you know, I despise. So I really do love this fandom, and they're my army too, so that's kind of fun.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, Tara.
Hi.
When did you first feel like you were starting to be treated like a celebrity?
Oh, well. That's a good question. I mean, I guess at certain stages in my life when I've been performing in TV or film or on theater, there's been moments like that. But probably the first time was Comic-Con, maybe like 10 years ago. And even now, sometimes I'll go with my kid and he'll hear people go, "That's Tara Strong."
Yeah, people running up to you saying,
yeah, and my kid's
you,
like,
Tara."
"Mom, what's happening right now?"
And now we're all here
Your
for you
mom's
once again.
And hold on. Can I ask you to do a voice of like what would happen if somebody was invading your castle, like the friendship castle? So you found somebody in there that wasn't supposed to be there.
Who's there?
Like a Pegasus, just there, just.
It's a what?
It's a Pegasus, just like this guy
That shouldn't be there?
Yeah.
Who are you? What do you want? Get out of my castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm a huge fan.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. I've been on Vine a lot, and I see you with Thomas Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to ask how it is working with him, but I have a condition. Can you say it in your Pinkie Pie voice?
Except that I'm not Pinkie Pie.
I know, but remember that song? And the reason is to be with your friends.
I can't do Pinkie Pie. I will tell you that he's a really big fan of all of the animation stuff that we do. And I guess him and Greg Sipes contacted each other on Vine, and then he came and he said, "Let's do something." And I think he's so wonderful, and he's such a sweet guy. So that was really, really fun. He just came to my house, and we were like, "Let's do this." That's fun.
And also, since the new Powerpuff Girls came, were you pissed that you weren't able to do Bubbles?
Well, pissed is a strong word. But I am still here, and I think I'm still pretty hardcore.
Oh my God. I love you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tara Strong, I just want to know, how did you get into the whole voice acting at? Personally, my favorite voice actor is Bubbles. She is so cute.
Do you love Bubbles?
Yes, I do love Bubbles.
Aww. Do you like Mojo Jojo?
I hate Mojo Jojo.
He's a bad monkey.
He's such a bad monkey. Buttercup is awesome.
So I knew when I was 5 years old that I wanted to be an actress and a singer. And I finally got an agent when I was 13. I grew up in Toronto, and I actually didn't know that I was going to do primarily voiceover. My agent sent me out for the role of Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty's Fairy Tale Theater is proud to present The Wizard of Paws.
When I was 13, and the rest is history.
Well, thanks. Your TV shows are awesome, including Harley Quinn.
Thanks, Puddin'.
You're welcome. I'm the Joker. See ya.
I think this kid has a future. You just found
I'm
a star.
little scared.
I like this Mojo Jojo.
Hi.
Hi.
One, I think I've just been upstage. And two, I was curious to know, have you ever gone into blows with a certain direction from any of the TV shows have you done?
Gotten into blows?
Yeah.
Like fist fight?
No, I mean like you disagreed with the that you disagreed with the character's direction or the
that happens a lot. Like if you've been doing a character for a long time, and sometimes there's a new director, let's say they're doing a game of a show that you do, and you'd say, that's not really how they would say that, and then it's usually pretty friendly suggestions. Once in a while you'll get people that really don't know what they're doing. Like there was this one guy, he'd never done any animation. I can't remember the name of the show. Anyways, I told him, because sometimes you don't need headphones from the studio, sometimes you do. So this one you did. And I was like in triplicate in the mic, like it was like, hi, 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 hi. Like, so I couldn't possibly do like a whole string of lines. So I said to the guy that my headphones or the mic or something was messed up, and he goes, like I was being a diva, right? I'm like, it's really not working. And he didn't believe me, and he's like, let's just keep going, Tara. Like I was being a diva. I'm like, can you please come in here and put on these headphones? So finally he did, and he started talking. He's like, like he had to admit that he was wrong. But that's probably the most uncomfortable it's ever been.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm Strong.
Hi.
Just wondering, has there ever been a time like in the studio where you had lines or just one line where you kind of annoyed or it's kind of hard for me to explain. Has there ever been a line that you were ever uncomfortable saying?
Oh, something I didn't want to say?
Yeah, I felt awkward or annoyed or mad
There
about
was
it.
one or two really awkward ones. One was when I was doing the Rugrats. Y'all know that one. You remember how they used to go into these kind of dream sequences where they'd be in a situation and the whole animation would turn into something else?
Yeah.
So there was one where we were in like a minivan at a car dealership, and this heavy-set lady walks by, and I think Tommy's line or something was like, look at the whale or something like that. And I said, can we change it to a muscle man so that there's not any kind of prejudice against heavy-set women or anything like that? And they said, absolutely. So kudos to the Rugrats producers for changing it so that we don't have any kind of, if it's a muscle guy and he's a big whale, that's much less mean. I don't really like mean stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't mention Drawn Together.
Well, listen, that whole thing was offensive, right? The good news is that everybody was in trouble. I think there was one joke I refused to do on Anne Frank because I was like, okay, we can't joke about Anne Frank. We're going to take that off the books. I think that's the only thing I ever refused to do.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just wondering, what is the most toughest voice actor, the most challenging
Voice I've done?
Mm-hmm.
Probably Terrance. Yeah, he's low all the time. He's yelling all the time. Low.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Throughout your whole voice acting career, how many characters have you done?
Anybody got IMDb up? I don't even know. And some of you guys bring me stuff, they're like, you're this. I'm like, I am? I can't even remember. I'm sure, including incidentals, it's in the thousands, but I don't know for sure.
Also, since I'm a huge My Little Pony fan, I wondered, what do you love or enjoy better, My Little Pony, the ponies, or the Equestria girls?
That is a good question. I think it's so fun that they play with different mediums for them. So they're both super enjoyable. But I guess my favorite thing is classic Twilight, because that's what made this show so special.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, so cute. This city, by the way, has the bravest children I've ever seen. Like, there's these little girls coming over and she's like,
No, Daddy, get out of the picture. It's just us.
I'm like, oh my God.
Miss Strong, what is your favorite character you've ever done? I'm like,
have you ever tried drawing any characters and then using the voices that you do for other shows and then put the voices into the characters you draw?
I'm gonna draw you.
And then I'm gonna do your voice and draw you because you're the cutest little kid I've ever seen. And no, because I'm a horrible drawer. I can't draw anything. It would be horrible. I could do a stick figure, but I'm gonna have somebody draw you as a princess. No, a fighter. What? Are you a kung fu master?
No.
Do you see yourself up there? They keep putting her up. There you go. Look, you're on TV.
You are. Look, you're famous.
She may be a little Harley in training. What do you think?
No.
That was a really good question, though. That
Excellent
was a really
question.
good
I'm a
question.
horrible artist. Don't ever ask me to draw something unless you want to laugh at it.
Hey, Tara. How you doing?
Good.
Remember doing Rikku from Final Fantasy?
I recall, yes.
Yeah. So what would happen if Rikku met Twilight Sparkle? I'm just curious.
Well, I think Rikku would quite like Twilight.
Mhm.
I wish I could remember some I'll bed.
It's just English, like scrambled, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, she'd quite like her, that's for sure.
Can you still do some Rikku?
Well, Rikku was kind of up here. She was, but so tell me some Albed. Somebody say something. What?
No, I can't do that. She was kind of up here. She was like a happier
Yeah, that's it.
version of me. And then we have like a nerdier version of my little, Twilight. Likes to read more than
Right.
Rikku. But they definitely get along.
Awesome. Thank you.
Princess Twilight Sparkle. It is an honor for all of us to see you here in the presence of Supercon. I must bow down to you, Princess.
Okay.
And I'm a
Did
prince.
you bring me gifts?
I have Princess Celestia, but either way, I have two questions. One of them is that there was a Cartoon Network show that I fell in love with, and you happened to voice one of them. One of my favorite Cartoon Network show is called Chowder, and you did the voice of Truffles.
Honey, we got an order.
Rada, rada,
Does
rada.
my butt look big? Chowder, do you have gum?
So yeah, I just wanted to know how was your overall experience working with the cast of Chowder, Schnitzel, which John DiMaggio voiced on, Nikki Jones, who did Chowder, Dan Schneider, who did Gazpacho, and I forgot the other ones who did Mung Dao. How was your overall experience working in
Dwight
Chowder?
Schultz is Mung Dal. By the way, Dwight Schultz,
Oh, there
if
you
you
go.
remember, he was from the A-Team. Yeah, he's so cool.
Yeah.
I love doing Chowder. I wish we did 100 more seasons before Nikki's voice changed. I really, really miss that show. That was a really fun
Everyone
show.
does. Who misses Chowder?
I love that show. It was just so cool how the colors would move with the.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
It'd be like the shirts
the
and
patterns, they don't move, but the
Yeah.
characters do. Like,
I
you
love-
see stars,
great
you'll stay there and like
characters.
you shift.
Mhm.
And
Great,
another
great.
question, Princess Twilight, do you trust me?
Yes. What's he doing?
It's from Aladdin. I think Jasmine says yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's all Aladdin line.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Tara. Hi. I just wanted to ask, how do you get into the role of Harley Quinn for both the Batman video games as well as DC superhero girls?
Well, when I first came in to do it, they said that they really want this Harley really crazy. And I was super nervous because I love Arlene and I did Batgirl alongside of her. So I'm like, you don't want me to copy her voice? They said, no, don't copy her. We want it completely crazy. So I was like, okay. And I just kind of hoped that the fans would like my version. So thank you all because it's such big shoes to fill, or boots or whatever she's wearing. And I guess now that I've got her down, I don't really need to do any prep work, although a lot of times when they're doing a game, they'll show me some of the animation that goes on so we can see the intensity. And there's so many different levels that they have me do. Like, they've had me do, crazy or more like Harleen before she turns, and there's so many different levels that I get to play. So usually that's determined by the script or some of the drawings that they show me before the actual session.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi, Tara Strong.
Hi.
Question. How does it feel like to voice Raven on Teen Titans?
Well, it feels pretty good. It's also kind of the easiest thing on my voice. Like when we first started, Jeff Bennett came in, who's like a huge superstar, Johnny Bravo. And and he sees like Scotty Menville doing crazy Robin, and all the Titans have so much action, and she's like, whatever. And I remember Jeff going, wow, Tara, you work really hard on this show. I'm like, where's my masseuse? It's fun though.
What do you hope there is going to be a season 6 in
Yes.
the future?
Of course.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Tara.
Hi.
One thing. Big fan, Bubbles, Raven, all of them. Love you. You are awesome. I've watched Bubbles so much when it was good.
Thank you. You're a very smart child.
And my question is, I assume everyone's thinking this. What do you think is the status of continuing Love status with Raven and Beast Boy.
Who doesn't love a little BB Ray? Am I right?
Right.
I mean, I think they'll probably have a few more interactions. You know what I'm saying? I think it's on. I think it's kind of on. There's been a lot of Florida fans wanting BB Robin.
Really?
I'm sorry, Raven Robin.
Oh
You're like, really? Sorry. Raven and Robin. What do you think of that?
No.
No, it's BB Ray, right?
Raven and Beast Boy. Raven and Beast Boy. And I have to say that I think Beast Boy is bae to me because the voice of Beast Boy, Greg Sipes, also plays my also bae in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo.
Yes, he does. That's right.
Hi.
You're right.
Hello, Tara Strong.
Hi.
I'm glad you came here.
Thank you.
Um,
I'm glad I did too.
do you enjoy playing Twilight Sparkle?
Of course.
One more thing. What does Twilight Sparkle and Bubbles think of Florida?
Of Florida?
Dear Princess Celestia, can we put Equestria in Florida? Because it's pretty fun here. Maybe they could open up a My Little Pony theme park? But what about Bubbles? Do I get to come to this theme park? Is there going to be squirrels?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Remember me Friday?
I do, how's it going?
It was going great.
Good.
Remember that whole Sunday thing? And then Saturday was like a sellout, so I was like, but hey, I get a 2-for-1. I see you, and then tomorrow I have a party to go.
Nice.
So, wasn't it the GameCube version of Teen Titans where you first started a game?
Well, the series was first, and then we probably did many games after that, but the first thing we ever did for Titans was the series.
I remember growing up with the cartoon, and I remember getting the game.
Oh.
Now, was it just recordings from the cartoon that were put in the game? or
Usually
did
we
you
do a different
participate?
session for games. Usually there's a separate session. Sometimes they can lift our voices for things, but usually if it's a game, we have to do a whole different session.
So, do you remember doing the GameCube version or no?
Listen, I definitely did a game version, but I don't remember anything I said. I'm sure I said Azeroth, Metreon, Zinthos.
Yeah, está. But yeah, I just wanted to ask that, and thank you very much for making my childhood a blast.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
I second that.
Thank you.
First of all, Tara, welcome to Florida.
Thank you.
Just like how this is your first time at Miami Supercon, it's my first con ever, period.
Nice.
And I have this question. I didn't want to completely butcher it, so I wrote it down.
Okay.
Okay, your success actually gave me a lot of motivation to create an animated TV show of my own. And since you've been in so many successful and popular cartoon shows with your unique voice, my question is, what advice would you give to people who want to get into voiceover, and what do you think makes a show successful?
So I always tell voiceover hopefuls to take as many acting classes as they can, scene study, improv, singing lessons to learn everything that you can do and all the characters you have, and always play around with, different voices, whether you're giving it to your animal or a toy or flipping through a magazine or a book. Just see what your voice is capable of doing, and then if there's a good voiceover class where you live, where someone has some real experience and you can get in front of a microphone, that's always a good thing to do too. And then eventually when you're ready to make a professional demo reel, please don't ever pay to audition. I've seen this all over the internet and it's gross. That's not how you become a successful voice actor. So these are total scams ripping off hopeful people, and it really bothers me. So you get paid when you do a job, and your agent gets a percentage of what you make. You don't pay to audition. We pay enough for classes and stuff, right? Yeah, so it's silly. And then,
What do you think makes
what do I think makes a successful show? I think it's such a combination of this sort of magical stew that comes together with a real solid creator. I mean, when you look at something like the Powerpuff Girls, where Craig had such a vision, and then he's got Lauren Faust and Gendy and all these amazing people working on it with him, then he hires these amazing voice actresses and all kinds of great artists. It's like the perfect storm that comes together, and I don't know that one can really happen without the other. Even if the animation is simplistic, if there's heart behind it and you've got strong talent and good writers, that's definitely the secret of success. Or also, if I'm in it, it will be a success.
Of course. All right. And I got a few questions regarding shows, specifically small ones.
This is you get one, because look at the line behind
Yeah, we only
you.
have about 10 minutes
Oh, you're
left,
right.
guys, so.
Okay. As for the crossover that aired last week,
We don't need to talk about that. Next person.
How awkward was that for you to record?
I'm pleading the fifth.
All right. All right, no problem.
Hi. Hi. What would you think would happen if Raven and Harley Quinn met?
I think she'd probably kill her to shut her up.
Well, sounds right. Also, you and Grey Delisle have the best bangs I've ever seen from people. Like,
thank you.
Seriously, I wish I could pull it off.
You can.
Maybe someday. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi. I have two questions. One is, which one was your first, voice?
Hello, Kitty.
And the second one is, when you did the Powerpuff Girls and the Teen Titans, when they all got into one episode,
Yes.
Was it hard to go back to Bubbles and then back to Raven?
I did not play Bubbles in the crossover. So we actually taped it separately. We just did our part on a regular Titans day. We tape Titans every Friday morning. If you're on my Twitter, you know this. Fondle Friday. So we actually just did that crossover section at one of our sessions, and I'm sure they did theirs during one of their sessions.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
I have two questions.
Yeah, I think we need to keep it to one. We have to try to get through as many as we can. Sorry.
So
You can come to my booth and ask me anything later.
So do you have any friends that act like the characters you've spoken as?
I'm sure I do. I'm sure little pieces of my friends make it into different characters too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Have you played any voice characters in anime?
Yes, I was in Spirited Away.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was in another one. What's the other one?
I
Spirited
have it
Away
written
and,
down.
Anyway, some people consider Final Fantasy anime too, but I've done quite a few video games, Tekka Man and Blade, and some other crazy stuff that came over that I was like, what do you want me to say here? What was the other Miyazaki? It was Spirited Away and you guys might know. No.
Yes, we're going to switch
Mononoke.
subtitles.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So, can you do like a voice? Do you voice Princess Mononoke?
No, I wasn't the princess. And I don't remember what I did.
Okay.
But I know I was a big baby in something. Bo. That was the baby's name, Bo.
Hey, can you do like a voice impression of Twilight Sparkle?
An impression? No. But I can do Twilight Sparkle.
Okay. I mean, do her. Yeah, sorry.
Dear Princess Celestia, today people asked me to do impressions, but I'm not really sure what that is, so I'll just do me. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Okay.
So we have time for another question or two, and then we had spoken earlier about, do you still want to do the charity?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we'll take another question.
Hello, Tara.
Hi.
I was wondering if you remember my friend with the purple backpack from yesterday?
Let me see.
I know you said you hate mean, or you don't hate mean things, but you dislike mean things.
Yes.
And I was wondering if you can say to him that you hate him. Because he reacts really well to negative energy.
Because he reacts well to negative energy.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yes.
Where's the friend? I don't see the purple backpack. Oh, is he standing up? Oh, okay.
I hate you, purple backpack.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't think anyone's ever asked me to say. Can you say I hate you?
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm really sorry to make you choose, but if you had to pick one of your favorite voices that you've done, which one would it be?
Well, you know, like I say, I always say Melody was my favorite, but then pretty much everything else is tied because I've been so lucky. I mean, Batgirl, Harley, Timmy, Bubbles. I mean, to play these amazing, iconic characters has been such a blessing and a gift, and it really is impossible to choose because I have so much fun doing them all. I mean, can you imagine sitting beside Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy and like, I'm like pinching myself.
I cannot.
No, it's pretty amazing. I'm pretty lucky, so I don't really have a favorite. And I'm being perfectly honest. I love them all.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Last, hi. Hi, Tara. So just so you know, you have been credited with 493 roles on IMDb.
Okay.
Yeah, we checked.
Okay.
So my question is, considering that Batman The Killing Joke is releasing this month.
Are you guys excited about that?
Super excited. And considering you are the quintessential voice of Barbara Gordon, in my opinion, how did it feel to slip back on the cowl for the movie?
Awesome. I was so happy they went old school with the three of us. I think that was super smart, and we're so grateful to be playing those roles. I mean, it was a crazy time. It was a good time. Let me just say that if you're a fan, you are not going to be disappointed.
I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out to Miami. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we have time for one more question.
But listen, come to my booth. I'm happy to answer questions.
You actually owe me a picture. I was there, and then you told me, no, I got to go and do this panel. But anyway,
yes.
real quick.
You'll come back after.
Yes, of course. So as we all know, you're a very established voice actress, talented, very talented. But in the beginnings, how did you deal with failure? I'm sure you didn't get every part you auditioned for.
Actually.
It must be the bangs.
I mean, there's certainly been a few roles that I wish I had got that I didn't get. Probably one that made me the most sad is I had like 5 callbacks for Belle in Toronto for the Broadway version, and I didn't get it.
Oh,
so I should go say hi to Paige today.
Yeah, she's here too.
Yeah.
Go up to them and be like, hey, look at me now. Anyway, no, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I think we have to let this little cutie pie ask a question. Is it?
She's been burning for 2 days to ask this question.
Oh, okay.
How did you do the voice of Raven and Bubbles in Teen Titans Go versus the Powerpuff Girls?
I did it very carefully.
Because I didn't even have to be there. Somebody else was there, stepping in, just like I wanted.
It's totally fine. We're over it. It's totally fine. It doesn't affect us at all. We're not bitter.
Yes, I'm a little bit.
No, we're not bitter. No, we're not bitter. No.
Hey. Well, this has been amazing, like sharing the stage with, like, I feel like a couple dozen people today. And you had mentioned before this panel that you are into charity work, and you do have something that you wanted to auction off. So
Yes,
do you wanna...
I brought something, but I sold it. I don't know if you're here. Who's the nice gentleman that already bought the comic book? So I brought that, but because I sold it already, I bought another item. And it's a Harley Quinn stopwatch. Did you guys see them selling those? Anyway,
it's pretty amazing.
I brought it, and I'm going to autograph it to whoever is the highest bidder, and 100% of the proceeds are going to go to a 13-year-old girl with lung and brain cancer. 100%. So if anybody wants it, I'm going to sign it for your pudding. Anybody?
And if you can't purchase it now, you can...
Yes, we take credit cards at our table, too. Anybody? Anybody? There's one in the front.
What do you want to pay?
35.
You guys can do better than that. 40. We got 40.
Do you have an auctioneer voice?
What?
Do you have an auctioneer voice?
Well, I'm using Holly because it's a Holly toy. I mean, watch. We got 50. Somebody can pay $100 for a little girl with cancer. Back there. 150. What? For real?
There's a guy in the gray.
Did somebody say 300?
What did he say? He said he might have. Is it the gentleman in the gray that's standing up? All right. So, all right. Do you
Going once?
Hold on, going with the mic.
All
right,
I'm making our way down there.
Run!
I'm running!
Get it, Lisa.
Do we have 300? 300. We have 300 here. Anyone
Wow.
300?
Going
Yes,
once?
that's amazing.
Going twice? Get up here, Puddin'. Come on up on stage.
Oh yeah, he definitely has to come to stage for this one. We'll watch you sign it too. Sure.
Okay, we're going this way. Give him a round of applause, guys.
Welcome.
There he is.
We have a round of applause.
Woo!
What's your name? Dorian. Dorian? This is Dorian. All right, Dorian.